Morning all. So it's Wednesday the 19th of September and it's 10:15. My oldest will be 21 tomorrow. I feel old. Anyway, I'm doing that again, aren't I? What is with me? So I haven't long been up. I really didn't get a good night's sleep last night. Not surprised there. Yeah, it's just the joys of fibro, you don't get it. But it was a better sleep than I had previously. I mean, I only got, I think it was like 20 minutes of deep sleep, and everything else was awake, light, awake, light, awake, light, you know how it goes. But it was still okay. Pain is through the roof still, which I think is part of what's making sleep hard. But I also have the fibro doctor tomorrow, the rheumatologist, so let's see what she says. I'm pretty sure it's a different one than who diagnosed me. Yes, I am wearing a V-neck with a round neck. I know it doesn't go, I don't care. I'm in the beg borrow mode of my clothing because I can't fit into anything. The weight just keeps piling on no matter what I do. I'm getting really annoyed. But oh well. Meanwhile, this is a top that hadn't fit me since I've had it. There was one that was given me by my mother-in-law, but it was too big. And I was going to trim it down and reshape it, and I didn't because I never got round to it, and I'm actually really glad because this fits on me. I did wake up to the door going at 9:30 this morning. I didn't get it, left Mally to get it. And then a text message not long after from Yodel saying, "Your parcel has been delivered." And it's more OU goodiness. It's not the printed material they promised me. So I'm guessing that's taking a little longer. But if you remember a while back, I just said I'd asked them for the spiral bound version of the Big Red Book because it's too big and heavy for me, and I know that a lot of people in the Hard Disabled group got the spiral version first time. They didn't even get the Big Red Book. So I'm guessing what happened is they realised they sent me the wrong dispatch because they've actually sent me everything again in the spiral bound package. So I'm guessing somebody accidentally gave me the wrong package. But I have it. So, what was the Big Red Book is now much smaller, manageable sizes. It's been broke down in four. So you get the front of the book here. Then you got your basic middle of the book, so no logos. And that's book. Then again, middle of the book, no logos, so that's book 3, and part 4 is middle of the book to the end of the book, so you got the rest of it. So they literally do just give you the book in the way it would come, so you get the front and back on separate ones, and that's fine by me. And they label on the back, I don't know if you noticed, so that one says 1 of 4, and then I've got 2 of 4, and 3 of 4, and 4 of 4. They will be much easier for me to lift, and because it's spiral bound, it'll be much easier for me to hold open, which means I can now officially get to reading my books, because I'm now behind on most people. The course hasn't started yet, but most people have been reading their books already. So now I'll be able to start reading, which is really good, because I was getting a little worried. But, anyway. So, craft-wise today, more on the corner to corners, I think. I don't think I'm even going to consider doing anything else until I do those corner to corners. I really want to make myself some tops, some big baggy over, so that way I can wear the tighter fitting tops like these black ones, because they stretch, but you know, they're tight over the body and that just looks awful. And then I can wear a baggier top over the top, which is what I used to do, but I don't have any of them anymore. This is why I'm wearing a lot of this style, because they come in various flowy stages. Unfortunately, a lot of the ones I was wearing I'm actually too fat for around the belly. They're too big around the top, and they're actually too big around my legs, the longer ones. You know, so they still flow around my legs. It's purely the belly. They're just too big around it. So yeah, I do need to make maybe like some of those granny square tops that Jan and Denise made or something, you know, just something that goes over and big and baggy and covers the belly and the bottom. I don't know. Mally's doing some washing for me so that I've got something to wear tomorrow to the hospital, because I only have 2 pair of leggings that fit now. My black leggings that have been my go-to staple for about 5 or 6 years now, officially no longer fitting. They're too tight around the leg, which is weird because I haven't gained anything in the legs. But they're too loose around the belly. Work that one out. So I think the elastic has gone in them to the point that they're just... and I think they've actually shrunk in the leg. At first I thought it was me, but nothing else is not fitting my legs. They all still fit perfectly fine. It's purely these ones. And they are looking rather see-through and thin now, which they weren't. So I think they've got to the point they're not wearable anymore, really. So I only have 2 pairs of leggings now, because all those wonderful coloured ones I bought no longer fit me because I gained too much weight. Frustrating. But yes, so yeah, I do need to make some tops, but I really want to get on with the corner of the corners. I've got a lot going on tomorrow. It's my son's 21st birthday. Don't know what we're doing. He probably will stay up and play games with his mates online. I don't know, he may want to go somewhere. We've got my hospital appointment. 8:30 in the morning they gave me a hospital appointment. What? Don't they know people like me can't cope with mornings? You know, I've got multiple health conditions to be dealing with. An appointment at 8:30 in the morning is like, whoa! But no, in all seriousness, I have the hospital appointment at 8:30 in the morning, so due to traffic conditions around here at that sort of time, due to work run and school run, we're probably going to have to leave about 7:30, which means I need to be up about 6:30. But yeah, and then in the afternoon we actually have smart meters being installed, so I can't even rest because there's bound to be banging and drilling in the garage where they are, and that's below my bedroom. And then at some point I really should do the gym, because I haven't done it now for, I think it's 12 days, because I just haven't been feeling up to it. But I think I need to force myself to at least go and try, and then if I can't do any more after the first 10 minutes, I don't do any more after the first 10 minutes, you know, it's that simple. But Duncan pointed out to me yesterday, or he just asked the question, you know, is part of my lack of will to do anything not just because I'm feeling nauseous and tired and headachy and pain, is it partly mental as well? And got me thinking, I think it is. I mean, you know, with all these conditions you get low every so often, and I try my best to not get low, and to stay happy and find the positives, but sometimes it becomes overwhelming and you just have to accept it. And I think that's what's made today a little easier. I'm accepting that right now is not a good time for me. That doesn't mean I give up. It means that I do what my body wants it to do and don't try to force it to do anything else. I mean, I know I've always said I'm doing what I want to do, but there's a difference between what I want to do and what I feel like I can do. They are 2 different things. And at the moment, working through my crochet is a struggle for me, working through any of my crafts. And I think that's what hit at home for me, the fact that I'm struggling with doing any crafts, and we all know that me struggling to do any crafts is not something that happens very often. Normally it's like, oh, I don't feel like doing crochet, I'll do some diamond painting, or oh, I don't want to do diamond painting, I'll do some knitting, or origami, or whatever, you know, there's always something I want to do. But recently I've not actually wanted to do any. I've forced myself to do some, and I think that's kind of made me realise that actually, yes, I am experiencing a low moment in my life right now. I'm just going to push on through it. What else can I do? My medical treatment plan from the therapist I saw twice is to go no medicine for my anxiety or my depression, and to work through it. You know, meditations, quiet moments, mindfulness, positive thinking, and that's just how I have to do it. I have no other option, do I really? But I might speak to the doctor about it, and I know that it's actually getting a little more than I can handle on some days. I don't know, we'll see. I finally managed to get a doctor's appointment. I can't remember what day it was now. I had to do it online, take the one remaining day, and Duncan said he'd just work around it because he was still having no luck booking an appointment by phoning up. I think it's going to be 3, maybe 4 months since I saw them last, and I was supposed to see them after a month to check my medicines. But, oh well, never mind. We'll see what we can do. And it's only a normal appointment, not a double appointment, so I probably can only deal with one thing. So I don't know what we're going to do. But yeah, so I think though I'm going to attempt to do corner to corners today, it may be that I can't. We'll just have to see. And see how my day goes. And, I don't know. We'll just see. It's looking quite dark and rain cloudy out there at the moment. It's quite windy. It's quite pretty. I know most people don't find rain clouds pretty, but I find it pretty because you got the light clouds that aren't full of rain, and then you got a lot of really dark rain clouds, and it's just blanket. There's no sky, and so it's just giving loads of little effects. I think it's quite pretty. Yeah, so I don't think we'll be going out to the beach tonight. So maybe we'll try to do the gym tonight. Because if this is looking like it's going to be raining for a good chunk of the day, the beach is going to be a no-go. I mean, it's only a pebble beach, we sit literally at the top. We don't even go down onto it because I can't get down there. We sit on the little barriers at the top, but they're made of wood. They're going to be wet and soggy, so I'm not sure we're going to want to do that. Though I could always sit in my chair and Duncan could sit on that, but then that's not really fair on him, is it? My hands are really hot and swollen today. So there's definitely no way I'll be doing anything small and fiddly because I can't actually bend them past that point because they're all swollen. I don't know what's going on. I've been still really hot. I had the fan on all night. Second I turned it off this morning after getting dressed, I'm like, it's so hot. But I'm in here, which is a really hot room anyway, so I'm hoping when I go into the other room and put my books back, maybe it'll be cooler in there. Fingers crossed for some good, but there we go. Yeah, so I'm going to go and get on with the corner to corner. I did do some more on it last night. I'm actually now past the halfway point, but how much further past I'll get, I don't know. The bath did help. Not much, but it did help enough for me to say, ooh, I'll just do one more row, which went into a couple of rows, possibly 3 rows, I can't remember. So that was good, but that's just the point in my thing. The baths are part of my therapy because that's my quiet time, and it's weird because crafts is part of my therapy, but I really didn't want to do anything. I think that's why I push so much on with doing crafts normally, because they are part of my happy place. This is my happy place in the real world. I have a beach scenery as a happy place in my mind, and then when I can actually get to it, going to a real beach is my super happy place. But, you know, you do what you can, don't you? So, yeah, I don't think I got much to add, really. I've had no response about doing a shout out for small craft creators, so I'm guessing no one else wants shout outs. I don't know. I thought I'd get 1 or 2 responses, but I've had none, so I don't know what to do now. Because I was going to do one anyway, but I don't want to do one, shout out all these people for them not to be wanting to take part, you know? I don't think that's... I don't want to put someone in a position they feel like they have to do something they don't want to do, you know? So now I'm confused. We've had some votes on the cross stitch along LaSalle. Basically Joe's doing the hosting through my channel sort of thing, because we were going to do it and she suggested us, and if you don't want to do it. It's on my YouTube Facebook group, so do pop along and vote. Dragons are winning. It's a whitewash. No one else voted or anything else. So it looks like dragons will be what we're doing. Joe had found these awesome patterns for elemental dragons. So there's 4 of them. Pretty sure there's 4 of them. Might be 5. It depends how elemental you're getting here. So we're going to do it so that you can pick one of those dragons, anyone you want, and then we can see who comes up with what. So yeah, join in if you want to. It'd be really nice to have more people join in. I know that there's some more of you out there who do cross stitch, or if you've never done cross stitch, just join in. We'll help you if you get stuck. We're more than happy to help and show you what to do. It'd just be nice to do it. I think I've been taking my time on doing this to try to give enough people, because I know some people are behind on watching the videos. So I think if it's okay with Joe, please say if it's not Joe, that maybe we will get started on the 1st of October and do it then. Let me know what you think. I think starting in the beginning month and then running on to whatever time people think would be a good time, because I don't know how fast people... I'm a reasonably slow cross stitcher, but I'm happy to work through and try to keep up with other people if you think it should be a shorter period. So I'm open to suggestions on how long we should do this for. I mean, we could just do it so that we go as long as we want and start new projects which we could vote on every couple of months or something. I don't know. See what everyone thinks. Because I really need to get back into cross stitch, so I'm looking forward to doing this. So thank you, Joe. I needed that push. So yeah, let us know what you think. Either leave comments down in this video or any of my videos, or leave a comment in the, or message in the Facebook YouTube group, which is always linked in my about section. My shop, my Facebook business page, my Facebook group, my Twitter feed, and possibly my Instagram feed are all linked in my about section, so please do just go and click on any of them. I know some of you do find it and click through to them all, so thank you. I'm not particularly good at remembering to post on Twitter or Instagram that often, but I try. And maybe if I had a bigger following I'd be more determined to post on it, but sometimes I think, well, there's not a lot, so I'm sure no one's going to care if I post or not. They're not even going to notice if I missed. Whereas on here, I do have a bigger following, and so I know that people notice if I don't post. Though some of you might not mind. You know, no more ramblings, yay! No, I know that a lot of you are really enjoying my little chats, because like I feel, I know some of you feel like we're just visiting, we're friends having a chat, and that's really nice. I do need to start doing some more lives so we can have a proper chat, but as I said before, it's the timing is the issue. I really need to do afternoons, but most people need to do evenings, which makes it more difficult. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I'm just going to have to wait and see, I think. And it also depends on how my study's going, because I've got a lot of writing to do, and a lot of that writing will actually be me speaking into my laptop to take notes, because obviously you can't always hold pens. Certainly not for long periods of time. I do have those grip things, pencil grip things to put on pens. That's part of what they provided me in my DSA assessment. But the problem is the pens I like to use don't all fit in those things, but I don't want to make the holes bigger because they're good for my pencils as well when I'm doing art, so, or even paintbrushes, to be honest. So I'm not really sure, and there's only certain pens I like using. I'm really fussy. I can't use a biro, just don't like them. They hurt my hands to use. I use gel pens, or ink mate pens, I think they're called. They run smoother and make a nice gliding, so there's less friction against the paper and the pen, I think. And it just feels better for me, so that's what I use. I need to buy some more because the children have run off with them all. But yeah, I use them more often than not, so yeah, I need to buy some more. I really hoped to do some drawings this week as well with testing out the light board, but that's not going to happen if my hands are going to stay swollen, which they currently are. I'm going to go and hold some ice packs and try to cool them down for a minute. I have rambled for 20 minutes. What is wrong with me? I missed talking to you all last night. I think that's what it is. I'm going to go and hope that I manage to get some craft stuff done today so I can show you it later. At least even if I get nothing done, I've got a little bit further done on the corner to corner candy cane, so I can still show you that for what I did last night anyway. I will catch you all later. You take care. Bye. Hi all. So it's Wednesday the 19th and it's 8:32 PM and it's really dark outside. It's lovely. I've actually just got back from the gym. I made myself go, and I do feel better for it. Getting out of the house and just doing something was really good. But it was quite funny walking out of the gym. I still take my crutches because I can't walk far otherwise. But my legs had decided they weren't having any of it. So I'd like take a step forward, legs would go poop, crutches would pick me back up, take another step forward, go poop. So my legs were kind of just giving out on me while walking, which was fun to look like I was bobbling along. What's that kiddies one where it was bobbling along? I can't remember. But yeah, so that was fun. But I'm glad I've done it. I'm hurting quite bad, but I think mentally I'm feeling much better for doing it. Which is what normally happens, it's just getting there in the first place, isn't it? Right, so today I did manage to get on with the corner to corner, the Candycane. It's not finished. I was a little slower than planned, as expected, but it is, excuse me, it is almost finished. So it's still attached to a lot of things here, so there we go. So as you can see, it's just this corner we have to do now. So it is almost finished. So I might even get that finished tonight. And then I don't know what the next one is. Is it a reef next? Or gingerbread? I don't know. I'd have to have a look. But I'll get on with the next one anyway tomorrow. So we're getting there. I am obviously still really far behind, but I'll catch up. I'm determined to. So yeah, that's all I got done today. But I feel happy that I got that done because I've been really struggling, and so it actually feels really good that I managed to get that much done today. And hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. Yeah. I also got distracted a lot by playing games on Facebook Messenger because my mum sent me a new game we hadn't been playing. It was a quiz one. I can't remember what it's called, but it was a quiz one. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, it was a quiz one. And so I played her, and then I thought, Mally, let's play Mally. So me and Mally started playing. Then I started playing my sister, and then I started playing two of my cousins. So that took a little bit of my day, along with playing Words with Friends with the people I'm playing with at the moment. Yeah, I was getting really trapped. I had to tell Matt. Oh, and me and Mally started battle on battleships. So I got a little addicted to the Facebook games. You know, the ones you get in Messenger. So on the app. On the app. So yeah, that was fun, and I think that actually helped because it was not forcing myself to do anything. I was just having fun, messing around, and wasting time. And I think that took some of the weight off my shoulders, because though I'm allowing myself to do what I want, I'm trying to make sure I'm at least doing something. And I think that's the problem. Is even though I was trying to be more relaxed, I was still managing not to be quite so relaxed. So yeah, just messing around and wasting time for a while, I think did me the world of good. And it's something I think I need to do more often. Obviously I was doing it on my laptop with my games on there, but I've run out of games on there. I need to buy some new ones because those ones were, I don't know, 9-10 years old. But that'll have to wait until I sell some stuff, which I haven't done for a little bit because I haven't put anything up on the shop. I've been really lazy on my shop. It's disgraceful. But, you know, I couldn't be bothered, and that's my own fault. So I only have orders from face-to-face people. So I need to get my shop up and running properly so I can actually get proper orders and not family orders. Not that there's anything wrong with family orders, but I give friends and family discount, so I'm not making as much money. Yeah, I think I'm going to go, because that's my dinner cooking. And I will see you all tomorrow. So I hope you all had a fantastic day, whatever you're doing, or are about to have a fantastic day for those just waking up and things, because I know I get viewers from mostly around the world. Why you'd want to watch me, I have no idea, but thank you. Thank you for coming along and staying. Even those of you who are watching me who aren't subscribed, because that's like, I think 70% of you watch me aren't subscribed. But you know, thank you for coming back each time you're watching, because I'm assuming it's not always one person watching one and then never watching again, because it's quite a high amount of numbers. I can't remember if I said I've got over my 100,000 views. I'm on 100,500 views or something now, I think. 400, 500, something like that, I can't remember. Got over that end of last week, beginning of this week. Someone like that. I meant to say, but I forgot. So, yay, 100,000 views. Now if I can get 1,000 subscribers, great. And I know some of you say don't worry about the subscribers, but I'm planning on making this not a huge income, but a small income to help cover the cost of things of doing this. So I need the subscribers in order to do that. And I want to make this as part of my business, not just, I mean, it'll always be fun. If it ever gets not fun, I'll just stop doing it. Which is the same with my class stuff. If it ever stops being fun for me, I just won't do it. Plain and simple. But yeah, I'd like to have this as a more, serious is the wrong word, but I think you lot get what I mean. Hopefully you get what I mean. I'm gonna go, because I'm rambling again. And I'm actually tired and in a rather large amount of pain. So I'm just gonna go eat my food and pretend that the world doesn't exist for a little while. I haven't got time for a bath though. I might have time for a bath, because Duncan's work from home tomorrow, because I've got to be at the hospital at 8:30 in the morning. That's insane. But we'll have no power for part of the day tomorrow while they change these meters and things. So that's fun. I better make sure everything in mine is fully powered up so that I can at least do something. If I make sure I've already printed out all of the corners, so I could just work on them and not worry about any power, so it should be good. Hopefully I shouldn't need to check anything online. But it means that if you message me or play a game with me, I may not spot it for a little while. It depends on how my power is doing. But I'll catch you all tomorrow. You all take care. Bye!